Hi and hello. Today we are diving into something that affects all of us, our imperfections and that pesky inner critic. But don't worry, this isn't going to be a downer. In fact, by the end of this, you might just fall in love with your imperfections. Sounds crazy? Well, stick with me. Let me tell you about my friend Alex. Alex was always the perfect one. Straight A's, star athlete, you name it. But here's the thing, Alex was miserable. Why? Because of that little voice inside, always whispering, it's not good enough. You're not good enough. Sounds familiar? I thought it might. We all have that voice, don't we? It's like a broken record playing the same old tune of self doubt and criticism. One day, Alex broke down. All that pressure to be perfect finally became too much. And that's when the real journey began, the journey to embrace imperfections. Now, you might be thinking, embrace my flaws? Are you kidding? I get it. In a world of Instagram filters and carefully curated lives, it seems like everyone else is perfect. But here's the secret, they are not. And that's okay. So, how did Alex turn things around? It all started with a simple challenge, the 21 Days Life Transformation Challenge. And today is day 15, Embrace Your Imperfections. Are you ready to join in? Here's how it works. Step 1. Recognize the critic. Alex started by simply noticing that inner voice, not judging it, just noticing it. Oh, there's that critic again. Alex would think. Just this awareness can be powerful. Step 2. Question the criticism. Next, Alex learned to question that voice. Is it really true that I'm not good enough? Who? Often we realize these criticisms are based on unrealistic standards. Step 3. Flip the script. Here's where the magic happens. Instead of beating yourself up, try being your own best friend. Alex started saying things like, hey, you did your best, and that's awesome. Now, here's the cool part. On day 5 of this challenge, Alex had a breakthrough. While looking in the mirror and fighting that urge to criticize, Alex suddenly thought, you know what? My crooked smile is kind of cute. It's unique to me. As the days went on, Alex discovered more flaws that were actually pretty great. That scar from childhood accident, a reminder of resilience. Those laugh lines, evidence of a life filled with joy. By day 15, people started to notice a change in Alex. You seem different, they'd say. More confident, happier, and they were right. By embracing imperfections, Alex had become more authentic, more relatable, and yes, happier. Now I know what you might be thinking. That's great for Alex, but my flaws are different. They are worse. But here's the thing, your imperfections are what makes you you. They are your story, your character, your uniqueness. Remember what the wise Louis Hay said? You have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving yourself and see what happens. Isn't it time we gave that a shot? So here's my challenge to you. Start today, right now even. Think of one thing you always criticize about yourself. Now find a way to appreciate it. Maybe your messy hair shows you're too busy living life to worry about perfection. Maybe your loudness means you're passionate and full of life. And here's a bonus tip: keep a self love journal. Each day, write down one thing you appreciate about yourself, imperfections and all. Over time, you'll start to see yourself in a whole new light. Now, I know this isn't easy. We have been conditioned to strive for perfection. But you know what? Perfection is boring. It's your quirks, your flaws, your uniqueness that makes you interesting, lovable, and real. So don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait until you're perfect to start loving yourself. Start now. Embrace your imperfections. Reflect on your self criticism and use them as stepping stones to growth, not stumbling blocks. You deserve this self love challenge. You deserve to be appreciated, especially by yourself. And trust me, once you start embracing your imperfections, you'll wonder why you ever wanted to be perfect in the first place. So, are you ready to embrace your beautiful, imperfect self? Are you ready to transform your life one self loving thought at a time? Your energy to self acceptance starts now. And remember, in the words of Dr. Suez, today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Until next time, keep loving yourself, imperfections and all. You are worthy of love and acceptance just as you are. Now go out there and rock your uniqueness.